Hey there, clan, and welcome to another installment of the Warriors Acquisitions. Man, it's been a while since I've said that. I haven't done one of these in quite a while due to the fact that I haven't had much to show off in a Warriors Acquisitions. I normally restrict myself to something like has to be something important or something, or have to have a good bundle of stuff to show off, or have to have stuff that I can talk about. So this one is primarily going to be a book eccentric one. I got quite a few books recently, and first one, I don't have a physical copy of it, unfortunately. It's an audiobook. I actually got a hold of the Thrawn Trilogy 20th Anniversary audiobooks spoken by Mark Thompson, I believe it is. I'm going to be honest, I'm only about 8 chapters in so far. I haven't had much time to listen to it, as I normally only listen to audiobooks when I'm kind of busy. Like, so far I've listened to it on the way to college, at college, while I was in bed, and so far I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I'm only, as I say, it's about 8 chapters in. But this is the Thrawn Trilogy, a trilogy that apparently every Star Wars geek has to read. I'm not a Star Wars geek, but I do love the universe of the Star Wars franchise. So I say it's fuck it, I'll try and track down the audiobooks of it. I had to go through like 3 or 4 versions because there were about 3 or 4 versions of the audiobooks. One was a cassette version from like the 1990s or something. It was fucking horrible. Another one was read by a guy from Law and Order who I couldn't get into that one. And then I come across the 20th anniversary version, which was released in 2011. Originally, it was apparently only meant to be one of the books, Heir to the Empire, but with so much popularity with it that they end up doing the whole trilogy with Mark Thompson. The audiobook is fantastic so far. They actually use, it's not just a guy reading, they actually use sound effects and tracks from the Star Wars movies and all that, and it definitely adds to the atmosphere, and so far it's really, really enjoyable. As it is, I will review the Thrawn trilogy once I'm completed it, but as it is, I'm only on the first book with the audiobook, but definitely is. And the reason I got the audiobook, before anyone asks, is because the original books are kind of tricky to track down. They are on Amazon, but they do have a bit of a price tag on them, and I couldn't find any new versions, and I don't like buying used books. It's just a wee thing I have. But yeah, that's the first thing I got, and definitely it was a recommendation by a lot of the clan to read the Thrawn trilogy. Because apparently, and I'm going to tell you this now, I love Grand Admiral Thrawn. I literally think he's become one of my new favourite Star Wars characters in only 8 chapters into the first book. He is just so fucking awesome. But I will review the Thrawn trilogy once I am finished with it. It seems like a good chance to review that since Star Wars has had a lot of hype lately. I also got some more Star Wars stuff. I'll show that off first. I was on Amazon and I'll show this one. I meant to get the book version of this, but unfortunately I ordered the wrong thing and actually got the graphic novel version of it. For those who don't know, my friend Gamer MD83 has like a massive collection of Star Wars books, like the X-Wing trilogy, the X-Wing books. Like, she has a massive fucking collection of them. I'm like, holy shit, she reads a lot. And her favourite one is called The Phantom Affair, if memory serves me. And I says, well, that's her favourite one. I'll see if I can find a copy of it. I did find a place where I could buy it. It was like new version, so it wasn't completely new, but it was partially used. But I was like, fuck it, it was only £2. Unfortunately, it looks like I misread the Amazon thing, and I actually got the graphic novel version of The Phantom Affair. And now I don't know how accurate it is to the book. I haven't had a chance to skim through it yet. But this, hopefully it's the same story. I'm going to do a bit of research. If it isn't, I'll have to order the book. But it's just on the Amazon page where I bought it. It said click to preview, and it was the book. I could have sworn I ordered the book. I double checked my order list, and it just says Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron The Phantom Affair. It isn't what I ordered. I'm going to see if but as I said, I only paid £2 for it. So £2 for a graphic novel, but this thing, I count my blessings. Now, I'm going to do a bit of research, but from what I've been able to find so far, the story's fairly accurate to the source material, so if not, worst case scenario, I'll have to buy the book. I'll have to find somewhere where I can actually buy the book. But yeah, I picked up this, and I will get a chance to read it, and hopefully, if MD loves it, maybe I'll love it, since I am her clone. So yeah, I'm her clone, by the way, for you who don't know, I'm her Scottish clone, and whatever she likes, I seem to like, apparently. So, definitely going to have a read of this when I get a chance, and yeah. I've never read any of the X-Wing series of books. I am tempted to pick up the new one, X-Wing Mercy Kill, I think it's called. I am tempted to pick that up because I've heard good things about it. But yeah, pick this up, and this is a... Yeah, I must admit, I've had a wee skim through it so far, and the artwork does look really good. Normal movie tie-in or TV tie-in comics, the artwork's never really that good, but I will definitely have a read of this, and if I think it's good enough to review, I'll review it. The next one, if those don't know about this about me, I'm a kind of obsessed with even numbers. I can never just order one book. I actually have to order. If I have a choice in the matter and I've got enough money, I like to order things in even amounts. Like if I order one Star Wars book, I'm like, well, I'll have a look about it and see if I can find a second Star Wars book that I'm interested in. I do that, and even with graphic novels, like if I go into a graphic novel store and I see one graphic novel that I'm interested in, I'll go, oh, a Wonder Woman graphic novel written by Gail Simone. Let me have a look and see if there's any other Gail Simone books that I want to read, and I pick up Batgirl and I'm like, oh, I'll get these two. I like to buy things in pairs, like not the same things, but you know what I mean, like if I buy one Star Wars book, I buy another Star Wars book. So I bought another Star Wars book from the same author as the Thrawn trilogy, and it is Star Wars Choices of One. This is a fairly recent book, I think. I'm not 100% certain when it came out, but I had a wee look at the reviews on Amazon, and I normally don't trust them, but the thing gets like 5 stars and all, but that's overinflated. And I was like, fuck it, it was only like 4. How much was it actually? I think I've got the receipt here. No, that's the wrong thing. Where's the receipt? There it is. Here it is. It was only £5, so I was like, fuck it, I'll pick it up. Timothy Zahn, as I say, he wrote the Thrawn trilogy, and so far I'm enjoying that, so hopefully I'll enjoy this. I'm going to be honest, one of my favourite things about this book is it has this in it. It actually has a timeline of all the books and movies and games. Like, from the Old Republic, 5,000 to 67 years before Star Wars A New Hope, and it lists, like, the Old Republic. It literally lists some of the games and a lot of like it lists near enough every book and game and all that. Like it goes through the movies, shows the book set during the movies, and then it goes to like the New Rebellion, like the Rebellion years, 5 years, New Hope, and then all the movies, and then it goes to my personal favorite. Then it goes to like the New Republic as we found in this Thrawn trilogy is listed here, the X-Wing series, and then it goes up to like 40 plus years after the events of New Hope, and right up to the most recent book, Mercy Kill. And I love that. I love it when books do that. They're absolutely fantastic. I really do it. So I had a wee bit of a geek moment when I opened this up. The story is apparently set during, like, after A New Hope, but before, it's set between New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. So it's not like set after the movies. It's set in between them. And apparently it has the Emperor's Hand, Mara Jade in it. I have no idea who the fuck she is. But I love Jade, because I love Jade Empire. But yeah, I am. It's from the author of Star Wars Alliance. So yeah, I will get a chance to read this, but I'm kind of busy with reading other books. I'm still reading Game of Thrones, Thrawn trilogy, Blood Elf, and V for Vendetta. I'm reading. Advanced tip: don't start reading like 5 things at once, because that's what I'm doing, and I'm fucking regretting it now because I've still got a shit ton of other stuff to do. I'm still reading the Sherlock Holmes. I'm still reading this thing. Like, if those know, I got this a while ago. I'm still reading the Sherlock Holmes stories. I'm not even finished with the first one yet because I've just been so busy with reading the other stuff and college. So yeah, it's been a bit of a pain in the arse. What's this? Oh yeah, it's the the Mass Effect thing. Okay, I mean. But yeah, advanced tip: don't read like 5 things at once because they start blurring together. Like while I was reading Game of Thrones, I was half expecting V to pop in somewhere. I was like, wait, that's the wrong story. Okay, this is the final book, and then I have one game to show off. But this is a book that I pre-ordered. I'll say it again: I pre-ordered this. I never pre-order books. I have never pre-ordered a book in my life. This is the first ever book I've pre-ordered. And for those and I'm going to show off, allow me to introduce you to, ladies and gentlemen, to Dragon Age, The World of Thedas, Volume 1. This basically is a lore book. I saw this, I found it on Amazon, and I was like, must have. For those that don't know, I'm a massive Dragon Age geek. I love the Dragon Age universe. I love the Mass Effect universe as well, but I love the Dragon Age universe because how rich and how rich it is. I know the lore pretty well, but I had to get this. This basically is an entire lore book. It details everything about the world of Thedas, from a map of Thedas to the races, nationality, magic, religion. It literally is probably one of the most detailed lore books I've ever seen. But it even goes into depths of like the nobility right there. Like the different nobilities, masculine and feminine. And the proper form to address them. Like king, queen, your majesty, prince, princess, your highness, your turn. Oh, it's so much geeky lore, and I'm a massive I'm a lore whore when it comes to Dragon Age. And the artwork as well is absolutely fantastic. I saw this and I had to order it because it's just... I'm a geek about Dragon Age. I fucking love it. And I look at that fucking cover. You can't say no to that. That's fucking Morrigan and Flemeth. And the thing is, though, it's from the writers and artists of the Dragon Age games. Mike Laylaw and David Geider, whatever. It's from them, so it's the artwork that's used in the game. And just alone, look at that. That is fucking amazing. And I had to pre-order it. I was like, must have, give me now. And I pre-ordered this actually a month in advance, just so I could guarantee I could have it. It's just, I'm a lore whore when it comes to Dragon Age. And this is only volume 1 of like the world of Thedas. I'm assuming that maybe there'll be a volume 2 where it'll go into characters, or maybe more into the world of Thedas. Maybe there'll be ones that specifically about the Chantry. Maybe they'll release the Chantry Bible. That would be funny. As I'd buy that. I would buy the Chantry Bible, just the chant of light, basically, like the book. I would literally buy it just so I could go, yes, allow me to speak to you to the chant of light. It actually has the chant of light in here, if memory serves me. I have to find it. Like, even goes into the geography, which is like, holy shit, how much detail can you go into? And I have to show this. Like, the ledger actually shows off all the organizations and places in Thedas, which is, oh, I love it. I literally geeked out skimming through this. Like, oh, so much lore, must read all. It's just so detailed, and even goes into detail like the calendar, like the Elven calendar, the Tevinter calendar. It goes into the details about the races, like what their religions are, their weapons. Oh, I need to stop, but I can't because it's just sort of even goes into like Kunari concept, like the different roles, like Anan, Agwin, Azala, Atash, Bass, Gatarok, Imakari, Istqua, Kabith. It's fucking, oh. I really need to stop reading this, but I can't because it's. Oh, even like, how to act for Eldon. That's fucking awesome. Like, how do you act for Eldon? That is fucking awesome. It goes into werewolves. Family dynasties. That's awesome. Goes into dynasties of the family. Like, I haven't had a proper read of this yet. But yeah, I really need to stop, but I can't. Oh, the perils of a bard's life. Masks of Orlays. Fuck up phone. Antivan Crows. Oh, so much lore must stop. I need to stop reading it. I would literally sit here and read this to you if I could, but I can't because I have a shit reading voice. Just give me a moment. I need to just quickly check my phone because it might be in porn. I doubt it. But yeah, I fucking love this, and I'm going to read this thing so many times. It's unbelievable. But yeah, it's so far I'm loving it. I've just had to skim through it as it is. I would literally sit here and read the whole thing. But yeah, I fucking love this book. I'm like, It's going right next to my art book for Mass Effect. Like, I got for my birthday. Thank you, Charles. I would sit here and read this in this entire video if I could, but I know I can't because that would be boring. Like, no, don't open it. Don't open it. I don't want to open it again because I will end up sitting here reading the whole thing for like 20 minutes. But yeah, I literally, like, as soon as that came in the mail today, I was like, Dragon Age. Try not to geek out too much, Scottish. Try not to geek out too much. I'm sorry, I'm a massive geek when it comes to that, and I've skimmed through it. As I say, I'm going to have a proper read of it eventually. I just geeked out massively. I geek. Okay, back to reality, Scottish. Come on, back to reality. But yeah, that is all the books I got, and now I'll show off the final thing. I want to read it. I want to read it. Okay, one quick look. Oh, the Elysian titles of nobility. Put it down. 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 Show the final thing off though, and then go and read it. Okay. Final thing I got is a game basically that a couple of you have recommended that I should play. And it's a game that I am considering doing an LP of once I am finished with Batman Arkham City. I think I'm near the end of that. For the Let's Play, which not a lot of you are watching, which is fine. I know it's an old game and you don't have to watch if you don't want to. I'm not going to force you. But yeah, I am playing. I'm doing a Let's Play of this, and so far I am about. I'm going to say, I know I'm not that far off from finishing the game. I'm about maybe another 2, maybe 3 to 4 hours. I'd say 2 to 4 hours, but I'm going to have to do some stuff off camera because I'm trying to collect all the Riddler trophies again, so I don't want to go around collecting all 400 of them. So I'm going to do that off camera, so I'm going to do a bit off camera today. But yeah, nearly finished that. And then also this week I'm going to be starting another Let's Play. I'm going to be starting the Heavenly Sword Let's Play this week. Should be starting that hopefully tomorrow, maybe the day after. Not 100% certain yet. But I picked up another game, and as I say, I am considering doing a Let's Play of this. So if you want me to do a Let's Play of it, please let me know. It's a JRPG, which for those who don't know, is not exactly a genre I'm good at. In fact, the last JRPG I played was... where is it? Can't see it. The last JRPG I played was this JRPG, Final Fantasy 13-2. I fucking hated it. But I regret putting my video rant / review up because I literally got like 18 death threats and it was kind of fucking annoying. But it's a genre game that I'm not exactly that well known for playing. I'm not well enough and know about to play. I've just fucking got Final Fantasy 7 not that long ago, and I'm barely played any of it. Same with Kingdom Hearts. But this is one that a lot of you have said is really, really good. I should play it. And it is a game that I said, fuck it, I'll pick it up. And it is Lost Odyssey. This is a game that a lot of you have recommended. But I'm going to say this right now. Let me show you how many discs. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 discs to this game. Holy shit. Like, I had no idea this had that many discs. Like, holy shit. But yeah. I was like, holy shit. When the person came, this is a pre-owned copy, so when the person I bought it from came out with like 4 discs, I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, I am considering doing a Let's Play of this, but I have checked, it is 50 plus hours, so that's going to be at least 100 plus videos if I was to do a Let's Play of it. That's not including the side content, which I've heard there is a lot of in this. I'm going to say this right now. If I decide to do a Let's Play of Lost Odyssey, I'm going to say this right now. If I get to a point in the game in which there's bullshit, as in like bosses that I can't kill, or it gets to the point where I get so infuriated that I'm not enjoying it anymore, and I'm not enjoying the game at all, I will stop the Let's Play. That's my one rule when it comes to I have a few rules when it comes to Let's Play, but one of my rules is if I'm not enjoying playing the game, I don't care how many views it's got. I don't care if I start playing Lost Odyssey and it gets like 50,000 views per part. If I'm not enjoying the game, I am not finishing it. I done it with Final Fantasy 13 too. I didn't finish the game because it infuriated me that much. But I am willing to give Lost Odyssey a chance. So if you want to see me do a Let's Play of that, please let me know. And if I get enough people saying, yes, do it, do it, do it, I will start it after I finish Batman Arkham City. But please let me know in the comment section down below in 2 seconds. I need to check my phone before I go nuts. I really hate when it flashes. But yeah, so if you want to see me do a Let's Play of Lost Odyssey, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I will consider doing it. I've had a wee look at the manual. The story does sound semi-interesting, and just to let everyone know, this will be a completely blind Let's Play. I will know nothing about this game going into it. I know nothing. I'm literally... It's the same with Heavenly Sword. I know nothing about the stories of these games, and they will be completely blind Let's Plays if I do decide to do a Let's Play of Lost Odyssey. So if you want to see me do a Let's Play of Lost Odyssey, please let me know. please let me know in the comment section down below, and if I get enough people saying yes, I'll do it. So yeah, that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this little installment of the Warriors Acquisitions. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go to sit and read this for like 5 hours. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you all later. Ciao for now. Mwah.